I'll ask the questions. You're breaking the law right now.
Actually, I'm an attorney. I know my rights, and I'm not breaking the law. As I stated, sir, I'm a tenant at this office location.
Okay, this card doesn't prove any of that. I need to see your ID.
You don't need to. I'm an attorney, like I said. That'll be against your jurisdiction if you're trying to run my driver's license.
Police are meant to protect the innocent and uphold the law, but sometimes a few trade justice for ego and go way off script. Here are 5 moments cops harass, profile, and wrongly detain people who did nothing wrong and got humbled just as fast. In Westchester, on January 29, 2021, police got a shoplifting report with a clear suspect description. 30-year-old white male, green Carhartt coat, red hoodie. But just watch who they chose to detain.
Hey, boss. Can you talk to me? Yeah. How you doing, man? Take hands out of your pockets for me. How you doing?
I'm doing well until I got shot. What's up?
Yeah, LP called and said that he was concealing some items inside your jacket.
Who do I shoot?
Huh?
Who do I shoot when you don't fight? Hey, come get this on film. Who do I shoot?
You know what he's trying to figure it out. Okay, we got a call that LP is calling somebody. Okay, to say he's got a brown jacket on. Okay, got it on.
I walked in here 5 minutes after you guys walked in. I saw you walk in. So how can they see me still?
I don't know.
Even when it became obvious he didn't match, they kept going.
Get this on film, please.
Okay. Yeah, that's all. That's all we're just trying to figure it out.
So what do you want? What do you want me to do?
If you have things to
What did they say? A black man did it?
No, sir.
Well, what did they say? Because I walked in here after you guys.
Listen. Yep.
What am I listening to? This isn't tan.
Okay.
This is orange. It's not okay.
You have any items?
This is orange.
You have any items in your jacket?
Hell yeah, I got items in my jacket. The items that I walked in here with behind you guys.
Well, that's not what we're being told.
I don't give a You've been told. Oh man, I'm getting this one too.
One cop was a trainee, just 10 days on the job. The other, his trainer, too proud to admit they had the wrong man. The victim sued. The officers were investigated, found guilty of misconduct, and sent back for retraining on how to do basic field interviews. This wasn't policing, it was profiling, with a badge and zero accountability. And if you thought that was bad, wait till you see what happens when these 2 women walk into a store, minding their business, pay for their stuff, and just as they step out, this officer shows up and accuses them of stealing.
He gonna sit up there and he gonna stop us. He gonna stop us outside and say somebody called on us that we were suspicious. So I came back in with my receipt, everything on it, that I bought my shit. Why would I steal from TJ Maxx?
What is TJ Maxx? Not a goddamn thing.
And then he gets in here and say nobody called on you guys. So
He just said outside. You said, why did you stop me? You said because I'm black.
No evidence, no report, just vibes and racism. But the women remained calm, collected. They show their receipt, and even the store clerk backs them up. But Officer Clown still wasn't done. He claimed, "A black man told me they stole." They ask him to point out the mystery man, and suddenly, he develops amnesia.
He said a black person called on you. That's what you said.
The black person that called on us? Where's she at? Where he at? I don't see nobody.
We just stood in the line.
And the other manager is right there. That's at that thing. Her name is Doris. Because I walked out of a store after paying my money. I worked hard for it.
Listen,
And you stopped me.
I got told that there was someone possibly
You said
shoplifting
that we
here.
paid for this.
That's why I'm here, okay? If there's no problem, then there's no problem.
No, but do you understand how embarrassing this
that
is? We sat in this line. Matter of fact, you know what? Return it all. We don't want shit.
Yeah, we don't want
Return it all. Can you make sure? She just made sure. She just said that.
Have more bags in the car.
Go get it. Go get it. He trying to make her say that we took something.
Okay, can you get the other bags out of the car?
What?
Because she said that what is here is only what's on those receipts.
That's what it's supposed to be. What's there is only on the receipt. But they done checked it. She told you that we paid for it.
Are you the one who called on us, ma'am?
This man really tried to solve crime with feelings. Bro, if vibes were evidence, you'd be serving 25 to life for stupidity. Now, from shopping to something even simpler, taking photos in a public library. This journalist walked into a public library with the intention to take some photos and videos. Nothing aggressive, nothing illegal. But the librarian, Mr. Brown, suddenly decided he was the law, made up a fake policy on the spot, and called the cops to have the man removed. When the officers arrived, you'd think they'd clarify the law. But nah, they just stood there, fumbling through confusion like it was their first day on the job.
I don't have an issue with anybody. I don't have an issue.
he has an issue and he's trying to kick me out of a library that I have a right to be in. I'm not doing anything wrong.
But the policy is that you can't.
But the policy, first of all, no one's even showed me a policy. First of all, and then second of all, even if that was a policy, if there was a policy against women coming into the library, would you enforce that policy, ma'am? But would you still say, well, sir, it's the policy. He's trying to say that I can't come into the library while I'm conducting with this. I'm a journalist. I have freedom of press. You have freedom of press. Everybody has freedom of press in this country.
He's not allowed back in the library.
You have no authority. You have no authority. No, you don't. If somebody is breaking the law, creating a disturbance, loitering, things of that nature, then you have authority to remove people. Okay, you have no authority.
You're not allowed back in the library.
Okay, so, I see we're not going to agree, but I'm just going to ask you, if I go back in the library with my camera, are you going to arrest me for trespassing? Are you trespassing me from the library?
I'm telling you that they have this policy. I already seek legal advice. If they have it written, then you have to obey. This is a public library.
Okay, so I want you to trespass me formally so I can take it up in the court.
Instead of upholding the law, these officers played hot potato with responsibility. All that gear, all that training, and still no backbone.
Your duty is to uphold the United States Constitution. I have a right of freedom of press in this country. We all do. We have the right to film government officials in the course of their duties. We have the right to film in publicly accessible areas. That's all I'm doing here.
When it came time to protect someone's rights, they folded like a cheap lawn chair. Watch how this cop harassed a civilian for simply filming in a public space, then got absolutely schooled on the spot.
Stupidity with the cameras. What's going on? Hey, I asked you a question. What's going on?
You asked me a question?
Yes, I said, what's going on?
What's your name and badge number?
It's right on my jacket.
I don't know how to read, sir.
You don't know how to read?
Don't bully me for that.
It's Garcia, 745. What else do you need?
I don't need shit. Don't talk to me like that.
Why are you here?
None of your business.
Excuse me?
None of your business.
None of my business?
No. What is wrong with you? I don't owe you no answers or explanations.
Well, I got a complaint about you, so I'm trying to find out. I have to investigate.
Investigate then. Do your thing.
I'm asking you questions which you're refusing to
I plead the
answer.
fifth.
Okay, well then I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the area.
Ask me to leave? You're bugging, bro. I'm on a free sidewalk, G. You heard? Public sidewalk, owned by my people who pay taxes. You don't tell me what to do.
You live here on Miami Beach?
None of your business. I plead the fifth, I said. You ain't violating my fourth or fifth. Stop playing with me, man. That's not how you approach a citizen. Hi, how you doing, sir? That'll be better. Now I'm asking you a question. Blah, 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 blah. Like you who? Who you, man? You a robot, son, B? You work for me, my G.
Really? I work for you?
I was saying, don't talk to me like I'm an animal, bro.
Hard, sharp, brutal lessons. And now, he's walking away shamefully. This last one is a perfect example of what happens when you stay calm, know your rights, and face the nonsense head on.
Excuse me, ma'am. What is it you think you're doing here? That's illegal. This is private property. You can't be using this dumpster for your trash.
This happened in Florida. A black female lawyer stepped out to throw away trash, and an officer immediately treated her like a suspect. No crime, no reason, just ego and assumptions.
Correct. I'm an attorney at law. That's correct. Yes.
You're an attorney.
Yes, sir. Do you need a business card or anything?
Yeah,
Need
that.
services?
Yes, I need proof of this. I would like to see proof that you're an attorney because this is private property. You can't be throwing trash out there. You're breaking the law.
Okay, I would love to show you my business card. Linda Jones, attorney at law, located right at this office address.
I see the Linda Jones, but I don't see the address here.
Sir, if you flip the card over, please. Thank you. And that's my name. Is there anything else that you need to verify that, sir? I'm trying to cooperate here.
Ma'am, I'll ask the questions. You're breaking the law right now.
Actually, I'm an attorney. I know my rights, and I'm not breaking the law. As I stated, sir, I'm a tenant at this office location.
Okay, this card doesn't prove any of that. I need to see your ID.
You don't need to. I'm an attorney, like I said. That'll be against your jurisdiction if you're trying to run my driver's license.
Ma'am, you
and I both know that, or I can tell you that right now. That's illegal what you're doing. If we continue with this, sir, you're gonna get sued. I don't know if it's racism. I don't know what you have going on, a bad day.
None of that is relevant to what's going on here.
It's very relevant because you're sitting here harassing me at my workplace while I'm taking out my trash where I pay for half my office space.
I'm gonna let you off on a warning.
You have no choice but to let me off on a warning because you need a warning yourself. Keep it going.
I have an ongoing investigation I need to tend to.
I bet you do.
We're gonna leave this as a warning
bet you do.
today.
That sounds great. That sounds great. You have a great day.
He demanded ID, doubted her credentials, and kept pushing a story that didn't exist. But he picked the wrong woman. She stayed calm, knew her rights, and shut it down. Some officers uphold the law. Others just flex the badge and their puffed-up egos. If you enjoyed this, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell. Because next time, the clowns might be even louder.